Hi, how you doing? Back again. It's the 22nd of December. I've just recently got myself a couple of extra bits of kit from the Army Surplus store. It's really good price. As you saw earlier, it's got a couple of poncho sets, I think it's German. East German or something like that. So it's the first time I put them together, so it took a little bit of time, a little bit of working out, but I got there in the end. Yeah. I'll show you in the morning. I've put an extra bit because I haven't tested the ponchos. I've put a tarp over the top, just in case it rains, because I'm not sure if it's, very waterproof or not. I've never used one before, so we shall see. But I should keep dry anyway, because I've got a tarp over the top. But I'll show you some bits and pieces through the night. And yeah, that's it. I'm just going to put a brew on, and I'll be back shortly. Got these boots as well, as you can see, from the Army Surplus, British Army boots. Wet and cold weather, really nice actually. About 40 pounds in, nice. Really comfortable. And of course last time I mentioned the jeans. I've got jeans on again, naughty boy. But this time I brought me knee pads to keep my knees dry. It works pretty well actually. I normally use these for work, but I didn't have them with me last time. But this time I have them. It's a bit too early to start a fire at the moment. It's only about 5:15. It's a bit too early really. I'm only going to have a small fire within. I've made a little enclosure out of, it's not, obviously it's not as bright as that. I've turned it round so it's the dark side. I've sort of folded it in half, so it creates a little screen, again a little screen for the light. Obviously I'll show you properly in the morning. I like being close. I like having a little bit of a boundary for some reason. I don't know why. Just, it's one of those things, I suppose. psychological, I think, more than anything. Right. Pop that there for a sec. Got a bigger cup this time as well. I do like my tea. It's actually put a bit too much milk in that actually, but never mind. Yeah, let's have a look in here. It's actually quite cosy in there. A little bit of comfort, a bit different from last time. I thought I'd glamp it. I think glamping, or not camping, but glamping. But I'll set up in bed in a little while, get it aired out, and it's going out now. And right, I'll see you in a minute. Just building this small little fire. That dies down, that's going to go across there like that. Heat. Some water in that, cook some food. didn't bring my fire pit with me this time. It's too much to carry. It's quite heavy. When you go for army surplus, it's always, I think, on the side of heavy, because it's canvas and it's not exactly lightweight. So I decided against bringing that, just save on the weight really, and carry to get it in here. But, as I go on, I'll probably get lighter and lighter if I can. I see why people do go lighter now, because I mean I haven't got to walk far from where I live, but I'm still quite heavy, quite a weight to carry in. So I wouldn't want to sort of hike a long distance with the weight. But it's okay for what I'm doing at the moment, and obviously being winter, I don't mind carrying a little bit extra. I actually bought a woolen blanket with me this time, because last time it was a bit cold, but the temperature now is probably about 12 degrees, so I don't even know if I'll need it tonight. But I've got it anyway. That's actually going nice now. It's very contained, very small, very cosy. Anyway, waffling on a bit, but in a little while I'll get some water boiling, let that fire go down first, get some coals going. I'll have some dinner. I've got Uncle Ben's rice with tuna. So it's going to be nice. I'll get this wood used up. It's alright. I'll be back shortly. Just cooking my rice. There it is. Cooking it inside the bag. Get that quite hot, and then the tuna goes in. There we go. Spicy Uncle Ben's rice with tuna. tuna bits. And some water for tea. Oh, so nice. Cheers. Just going to boil that a little bit more for tea. On there will do, I think. Dinner was nice. Very nice. Oh yeah. Just try and get this line right. Light's not exactly favourable, but yeah. For relax now. Yeah, it's certainly. I'm certainly more relaxed than I was last time. I think the rain and the wind didn't help much last time. But now it's quite mild actually. It's quite nice. We're gonna play with the fire for a couple of hours and reflect on life, as you do. Listen to the night chorus of traffic and trains. I can hear the odd fox bark, scampering about, owls. It's quite nice. I'm in their territory, so I'll try and keep my noise down a little bit. Quite a bit. It's nice. Just a little bit more information of where I am. Not far from Basildon Town Centre. There's a place called Langdon Hills. I'm near there. This where I am now is sort of on the north side of the hills. So obviously the woodland around here is quite mossy and green. It's a bit dank. Whereas the other side, higher up, which is one of the highest points in the area, I think it's about 360 foot above sea level or something like that. It's not high by any means, but it's the highest area the highest. I think it's called a tump or a tumb or something like that. When you go into that woodland, it's much different, much more different. There's ferns, pine. There's much more of a mixture. This end is sort of oak, hawthorn, beech. Over there, it's got some pines, a few pine trees and that. But yes, it's quite a different sort of landscape, really. What I aim to do is go up onto that side, because that's south facing, pretty much. So you get the whole range of the sun. So I'm going to try up there next time, or maybe in the next week or so. I'll probably sort of scout about first to see if I can find a nice little place, because I think they do. There's a lot of work going on up there in certain areas. So I want to keep out of people's way. Oh, I've lost my light. Oh, there it is. There's a dodgy connection on my light. Anyway, I'm going to play with the fire for a couple of hours. Hit the sack. And I'll see you in the morning. Bye for now. Good morning, everyone. It's the 23rd of the 12th, December. Just approaching the camp, just to give you a little tour. Obviously it's not pretty, but it did the job last night. Let's just walk you around. Tarp across the back. I put the tarp over the two-man poncho, the fleck turn. I believe it's called. That's the camo. Just in case, because I hadn't tested it, and I wasn't sure if it'd be waterproof or not. As I said last night, I like my screens to screen off the fire. It's actually it's very cosy last night. I was really pleased with that tent. It's really nice. Let's just go around the other side. Obviously I did it so I could get out this side if I needed to, because there's obviously buttons up inside there, and they're quite quick to undo. They take a while to do up, but they're quite quick to undo. So that was I could come out that way if I needed to. That's quite secluded. Let's just step over the top. It's about a metre high, this screen. Ooh. Nearly fell over. It's inside the apartment. Only got a little bit of firewood left. I didn't burn for that long, but See the footprint of that fire. It's about a foot by a foot, so it's a pretty small fire. It was quite nice. Still a little bit of heat on that. Obviously the tarp's above the tent, just in case, because when I was laying in there this morning, because I like a lay-in, or a lying, I could see little bits of light coming through, and I know I've done a little bit of research on these, and I think the material sort of swells up as they climatise and get used to the wet, but I didn't really want to trust it. I may put it up in the garden outside for a few days, or put some sort of coating on it or something. But yeah, it's very nice. I'm real pleased. Much more of a comfortable sleep than the other time. I can't see in there, it's a bit dark. Yeah, this is my view from where I was sitting. It's nice. And there was a little bit of a gap there, which was bringing the air in, which was keeping the smoke, stopping the smoke from going in through that way, so it was keeping it away, which was really good. Right, I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to have myself a cup of tea, and then I'm going to destruct the camp. Thanks a lot, see you in a minute. Cup of tea done. So I've got a cup of tea, little mini fire, and a bag of muesli. What could be better? Back there is a fire dragon. Now I bought these from somewhere, and they said yeah, they're really good. I thought yeah, fair enough, I'll give them a go. And I read the packaging and it said liquefies when lit, and I thought, I went back to the guy and I said, I've got one of these, so isn't it going to fall through? No, 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 he says. It only remains lit on top. So anyway, so I put my first one in yesterday, and it just collapsed, and just a blob of fire. So I should have trusted the packaging. It's the first time I've used it, so I didn't know what I was letting myself in for, but it's turned out alright. It's boiled. It's boiled about a pint of water for my tea. But what I did is I had a bit of foil, so I formed it around the packaging like that, and then you undo this, take the gel out, and just pop it inside there, and it's worked out okay, as you can see. The versatility of foil is brilliant. So I shall keep that and use that again, or I've always got food with me with foil on it anyway, so yeah. I can knock up another one whenever I like. It's quite good. Yeah. fire dragon. See you up at the hills.